Hey guys, it's me, HeXe. Today I want to talk a bit about the opinion of many people regarding the skill of different countries and regions in gaming. Mostly it's aimed against NA in games like League of Legends and CSGO, because of their mostly disappointing results in matches and tournaments versus European and Asian teams. The same goes for Battlefield. People say that their region has the best players and all the other regions only have bots on their servers, so it isn't hard to get good scores. So because multiple people were telling me I should play on their servers and I would get wrecked there, I just did it. I went on a US server with a ping of 130, so it's East Coast I guess, and played some rounds. I wasn't tryharding but had to adapt to the high ping and how it affects my gameplay. It wasn't bad and most of the times it wasn't even hard. I felt like I was playing against normal enemies, not like on my home servers where every low level one-shots you across the map and aims like a god with zero reaction times. I had a lot less stress while playing, and I think that is because of the enemies being more as they should be. Sometimes I couldn't believe my luck and thought that I would have been dead 100% on a EU server. All the background gameplay is played on that server, and some of those sniper shots were pretty good, I think. I have to say the people were chatting a lot nicer than in Europe. But that's pretty much normal. Foreign made a great video about that. The link is in the description. The first few minutes of every round were great. Then I always forgot my ping and died 2 to 3 times because I got overconfident. It's really hard to play on those high ping servers because you have to always remind yourself that you can't take normal fights because of your ping. I also joined a few Japanese servers and the Brazilian server and played a few rounds there. I think Japan had a bit stronger players on the servers, but not by much. Brazilian was like the US. Some players were a bit better, but most of them were pretty bad comparing to the semi-gods I get on my servers. They had shot against me on a regular basis that I can only dream of and still get shit scores. That's really mind-blowing and frustrating at the same time. I would really like to know how they do that. At the Brazilian and Japanese servers, I played with a ping of 300, around that mark. So don't quote me on my words about the skill of the players. Ping is a mysterious thing in Battlefield. I will do a bit of a highlight video of the rounds I played on those servers as well. Sadly I wasn't able to play a full round on a Japanese server as I was always kicked after a few minutes because of my ping. I haven't played on Aussie servers yet, but I don't think it's needed. Also I would have to play with a ping of 400, which is cancer. Let's have a look at the competitive side of Battlefield. The ESL 1 finals. The Aussies got their first spot at the finals at summer 2013. Vox Eminor represented them and were destroyed in both their group stage matches. To be fair, they lost against the two teams that played the grand final later on. In the ESL 1 finals for fall 2014, the Aussies got represented by Legionnaires. They lost again against Meteor Makers in their first match 2-0. Won against MHSV in pretty close rounds 2-1 and lost after that against MYM again with 2-0. They managed to win against the worst European team at the finals. So let me put this win into perspective. They lost pretty convincingly on Zavat. Fair enough since it was probably the best map for MHSV. Second map was Locker. That went down to the wire in favor of Legionnaires. And the decider map was Lamfini Garden, which Legionnaires won pretty comfortable. Lumfini and Propaganda were introduced into the map pool a few weeks before, and it wasn't really played in EU, but a lot more in Oceania from what I saw at the qualifications cups back then. So they lost on the best map of the worst European team, one on Locker with just a few tickets and one on the map their enemies hardly played. Wow. Let's go for the next one. Spring Finals 2015. Again Legionnaires, again lost twice 2-0. Spring 2015 was the first time we also had an American team. It was Dexterity from Brazil that secured the spot. Dexterity won their matches but lost in the grand final to Fnatic. Fair enough. Summer Finals of 2015. Exile 5 representing the Aussies lost their 2 matches again. Dexterity won their matches but lost in the grand finals to Fnatic again. The last finals of Battlefield 4 were the winter finals of 2015. SYF Gaming, I don't know how to pronounce that, playing for the Aussies pulled a Legionnaire, lost their first match, won in a close match versus Leisure, which was pretty much the following team of the MHSV one, some of the same players, but still the worst European team in the finals. Maybe together with Revo Gaming, but that's not the point. Former Dexterity, now INTC, won their matches again, but again lost in the close final, this time against Epsilon. There was never an A team at the finals, and the Aussies never really accomplished anything at the finals. The Brazilians were a real threat, but couldn't win it either, although they got closer each time they tried. So all in all, everyone thinks they're playing against the best in the world, but they are only playing in their own region. So Brazilians think Brazilian players are the best, Aussie players think Australians are the best, Europeans think European players are the best, although I never heard an A guy say that his players are the best. I have tested it for some rounds and I can say that the players on the European servers are the better ones, at least for me. It could be that I got lucky and got all the bad players on my server at that time, or the ping helped me sometime. But that's my result after some rounds of testing. It would need a lot more testing to picture the reality, but that's not my job, so I won't do that. With that being said, I'm gonna show you a magic trick. And I'm gone.
Spotted hostile machine gun. 来了，快拿去！